Welcome, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Hi there. What's the matter with your shit, man? Technical difficulties. We just started the damn show. Well, in any case, I'm Skiller Sauce. That's Ken and there's 8 over there on the boards, and this is Insanity Check Radio.
Hi.
You gonna say it again this week? Radio. Remember it from last week?
You know, my girlfriend called me up.
Yeah.
And she was like, what's the name of your show again? I was like, what do you mean what's the name of my show? She's like, what's the name of your show? I'm like, a show that I've been doing for over a year, Insanity Check. She's like, Insanity Check what? I was like, Insanity Check Radio? She's like, no, Insanity Check what? I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And she's like, Insanity Check Radio.
See, it's catchy. It's so you just got
Both of these people are cancers, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
I feel that has a lot to do with it.
Insanity Check Radio.
Welcome. It is
The date?
June 5th. Your birthday's coming up soon, ain't it?
Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. What about
that didn't sound happy, man.
No. You know, I never was one that really gave a damn about my birthday. I don't know. I just what I'm gonna do on my birthday is what I do every time is go fly a kite. I mean, what I've been doing for the past
without someone telling you to do so.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna go fly a kite. There's no celebration, no cake, no none of that shit. Just fly a kite. Skill is What's that? Some soulful chipmunks?
This is professionalism at its highest by Ada Engineering. In case
Exactly.
Ada's back with us.
It's like 30 days away anyway, but whatever. It's still
we'll revisit that one in about a month or so.
Yeah, that was cool. Where'd you get those soulful chipmunks?
Why are you worrying about the Wu-Tang secret?
Oh. yeah, okay.
So, well, I guess, it's a good thing that you don't celebrate your birthday. You won't have any birthday cake.
Yeah.
Because certainly if you're on this new Splash diet program, you won't be able to eat birthday cake or birthday ice cream.
Did you just make that segue up right now?
Right now. That's the skills that I possess, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So our first story, without any more interruptions, is yet another diet plan. If you recall, several months ago, we did one story about these lazy fucking vain bitches who are
walking around with a feed tube, right?
With an intravenous tube stuck up their nose, dripping some slop solution into their stomach to keep them alive, while they basically starve themselves otherwise, so that they can fit into their wedding dresses for weddings that were planned months in advance, but
rather than obviously moderate your diet and do whatever exercising months in advance, this particular person, they was paying like $800 a week or something like that.
The persons, people, bitches,
outrageous.
We're doing this so they can lose, upwards of 15 pounds in a week or some shit like that,
and walking around looking like Homer Simpson's pops and shit.
Yeah, basically.
Do what the thing is. So come on, man. But this is.
But
when I saw this, I saw this actually today, and I just couldn't believe it. I mean,
I still have a problem with the title though, because the title is the most extreme weight loss method yet.
I don't believe that.
That's But it's weird. It's definitely out there.
Strange, yeah.
The dieters have a patch sewn onto their tongues to make eating unbearably painful. So we're using medieval techniques here.
It's and the patches you'll see from the photograph. It looks like a Velcro patch sewn onto your tongue, I guess. And as you put solid food there, it presses up against your tongue, irritating the nerves, and therefore makes food something that's not pleasurable, unbearable, and you decide that you are going to take in some liquids instead. Yeah. So you get this sewn onto your tongue for 1 month, and it says, I love it. It's called the Miracle Patch. It says the Miracle Patch, the Miracle Patch, which is secured to the tongue with 6 stitches, makes consuming solid food so painful that users are forced to resort to a liquid-only diet. Launched in 2009 by
shockingly.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude. Whoa.
By shockingly, a Beverly Hills.
Oh, yeah. Beverly Hills plastic surgeon. Nicholas. But that's the most superficial society, you know. I mean, completely. I mean, I know Miami. They have a lot of plastic surgery in Miami, but it's like it's like they're competing with one another. It's like Beverly Hills and Miami competing with the most, you know, plastic surgery techniques and all this kind of stuff. This is, you know, we were talking about behind the candelabra today. Mm-hmm. You didn't get to the Rob Lowe part yet, did you?
No.
So I'm just going to save that for you. It's going to blow your mind, something that happens and a choice that the Matt Damon character makes in that film with Rob Lowe. But, I mean, this to me speaks of the ultimate in laziness. I mean, rather than just go, you know what, I'm not going to eat this food and take the liquid. I'm going to put something in my mouth that if I try to eat the solid food, I experience physical discomfort and pain, and that's going to make me do what I know that I have to do anyway, which is drink this liquid, whatever, to have this diet. You know, that's one of the things. But I mean, because basically they're forcing these people to take a liquid diet.
But Skillet, you can lose up to 30 pounds in 1 month.
You can lose up to 30 pounds in 1 month if you exercise and diet it properly. You don't need to have some Brillo sewn onto your fucking tongue. I mean, that's stupid. And I'm looking at this person. You know,
she doesn't even look that big. Her face,
no,
anyway.
She doesn't. Her face looks normal. I mean, you know. Why? I mean, seriously, why? And then they say if you don't take the patch off within 30 days, it can actually merge with your tongue.
That's the funny part.
So then they'd have to actually cut it out, you know. It says, according to Time, it says Dr. Chigay's website warns that patients may experience swelling of the tongue and difficulty with speech after getting the patch. And according to Time, some patients have trouble sleeping and difficulty moving their tongue at all following the procedure, which has yet to be FDA approved. What's more, the patch can only be worn for a maximum of 1 month, since after that time, the tongue's tissues begin to grow back and the patch can then become incorporated into the tongue. But during that month, Dr. Chigay provides an easy-to-follow liquid diet of 800 calories a day, which fulfills nutritional needs and maximizes weight loss results, according to his website. So rather than going, you know what, let me just try and do this guy's diet, which consumes, you know, which provides you 800 calories a day, I'm going to fuck up my tongue to put me in a situation of permanent discomfort. I mean, and then I'm also thinking, this woman, she can't suck no dick. She can't suck no dick.
Well,
she would
call the FDA, call somebody.
I mean, she would literally scrape the skin off this dude's knob if she tried to do anything with it. And then it wouldn't even be a pleasurable experience for either of them. He'd be hollering and screaming because his meat is getting ripped to shreds. She'd be hollering and screaming because her tongue is hurting because of the dick knob in there. This is a no-win situation for anybody.
While I appreciate the left field observation that my colleague has provided us, I found something really interesting and something that I did not know. It says in the article, but in Venezuela, which boasts the largest beauty industry per capita in the world, women can get this patch for $150. Why is that relevant? Because this cat's charging $2,000. $150, $2,000.
So you figure you take a flight in, do the procedure, which looks like, you know, an in and out procedure, you know, one day or whatever, and you come back and you probably save some bucks. But look, I don't give a fuck what it costs. I just can't understand. My main thing is, I'm not the most disciplined dude in the world, but if I had to take a choice between having something surgically implanted into my body, on my body, or, you know, cut and stapled, or any tied and twisted, I'm not going to do that. I mean, I don't understand how lazy we've become to where if you know that this whole thing is leading you to have to take this guy's diet in the first place, just bypass this shit and go to the diet.
No, I hear you, but once again, I'm finding this article extremely fascinating. You may have to pull back on your Beverly Hills versus Miami. So it says.
Well, I mean, yeah, my statistics is probably like 7 years old.
But I'm just saying, it said this clinic in Caracas, Venezuela, where all this shit's going on, they have upwards of 900 clients a month since they started offering this procedure in 2011.
Well, I mean, that's another. I'm talking about the United States, man.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just finding this fascinating. It said, according to the to time, the average Venezuelan woman spends 20% of her annual income on cosmetics and beauty treatments, many of which are paid for by bank loans.
This is disgusting. You know what? This is disgusting. These people are pieces of shit. This woman, Yomara Jasper, a Venezuelan woman who recently underwent the procedure, said she felt like it was the only effective weight loss option for her. I don't have the willpower to go on a diet, so this was the only way. You motherfucker, you. This is not. How is this the only way? You don't have the willpower.
She just explained to you. She doesn't have the willpower.
You know, I'm pretty sure it would be cheaper to just hire the gardener to whip you on your back with bamboo every time you go to get some food than to do something.
Where have I heard something like that before?
I don't know.
Could it be somebody else I have a radio show with who wants to strap heavy people on their backs with soaked leather belts?
Well, it's the widest area. So, I mean, but come on, this is not seriously. You don't think this is beyond lazy? I mean,
no, of course it is. I mean, but see, I think it's just because again, when we discussed this other way, having 2/3 of your stomach cut off, and then sewn up so you can only eat this much food a day, that's way more extreme than this shit right now.
Yeah, walking around with, like you said, this tube in your nose like the Fremen soldiers in Dune. You're going to have to look that up. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's right here.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I just, every time that I do any research for this show as far as what topics we're going to put there, and obviously there's a lot of topics that we don't even get a chance to cover, I just lose faith in humanity. I'm serious. I mean, we've become literally the most microwavable society in the world. I mean, instant gratification. I mean, you have no willpower to stop eating, so you have you pay good money to have yourself altered just so you can drink something.
This coming from the man who refuses to watch a movie if it's not letterboxed.
If it was, listen, no. You need to tell these people correctly. If the movie was shot in the letterbox format, then I'm not watching it in any other way except for the way the director intended, because you miss out vital information. If it was an old
vital,
school, okay,
sometimes it might be vital.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, the letterbox version, when they discovered the Ark, you see Indy and his homeboy lifting the Ark straight up. And the version, Steven Spielberg said, I'm not going to allow panning and scanning from both characters, so all you saw was the damn Ark levitating in midair, and you didn't see Indy and his homeboy.
Spooky.
Well, fuck you, man. I'm not, no. Whatever. Whatever, man. That's right. Listen, this is ridiculous. I mean, okay, hey. What do you think about this? Just curious.
About the
sewing on the tongue, not the letterbox.
I was about to say the levitating Star Wars letterbox situation. I'm not too concerned with.
Yeah.
As far as the the dieting method, it's, to me personally, that's something that white people do. I mean, I'm not shocked.
You're a racist.
Well, yes, I am.
No, but this is just stupid, man. This is just, to me, this is ignorant, and it just shows you that we've fallen so far. I had a discussion about somebody about like if there was ever a serious collapse in this country, how our ancestors, we've already figured out that we are aging much worse and much faster than our parents and grandparents. We earn less, and we have less skills because you give a dude a fork and a hatchet back in 1920 something and put him in a forest. You come back in a couple of weeks, he's got some kind of like house or some kind of hut or something. Mm-hmm. Today's society, we can't do anything because we expect this instant gratification with everything, and this is, like I said, I just think this is just disgusting. I mean, and this, even though it's just a little thing,
letterboxed.
Whatever, man. That was the way it was supposed to be. This is ridiculous. If you want to drink some stuff, man. But just like sewing something onto your tongue, that's ridiculous, man.
This is where we live. This is where we live. These are the people who we live with, and fucking Mengelas like this cat are people who are going to take advantage of these.
And he should charge them every last drop. Yeah. Every last drop, because this is, if you're willing to pay $2,000 to have a piece of Velcro, stuck to your fucking tongue, why not just use some Gorilla Glue and cut a patch off of some old folks' sneaker tongues and just put the shit on there and you call it a day?
That's the back alley version.
Yeah, because old folks always got the Velcro straps on their sneakers because they too rickety and old and shit to tie their laces. So just do it that way. Go to Home Depot, get you some Gorilla Glue, and make it happen.
There you go.
Hey, as a matter of fact, no,
wait.
don't make it happen. Come to my website, and I'm going to sell you that for about, I'll undercut him by a couple of bucks, so $1,000 for that. The hood treatment.
And we'll be right back after that important message.
We tried to